Hey everyone, welcome back to Sofa and Chill. I'm Kev, and today, yes, we're going all the way back to 1994 to watch a movie that I remember watching years ago. But I forgot almost all of it. I will talk to you about that though. Yeah, The Shawshank Redemption. So this has been requested a lot of times for the channel. Now, I remember, I know it came out in 1994, I remember watching it as a young lad. I remember loving it, but that was it. I've only seen it like once, maybe I've watched a bit of it again, like as the years have gone on. But because it's such a long movie, it's one of those where, like, yeah, you know what I'm like with them long movies. Yeah, they take up a lot of time. So it's kind of one of those that I've just kind of let go again. It's just like, no, I've seen it. But as the years have gone on, I try to think back to it now, and it's like I forgot a lot about it. I think the one thing is, well, I've sat down and had to think about The Shawshank Redemption, because for the channel, I don't, like, it's a reaction channel. I don't want to watch something that I've seen. But if it's something that I saw that long ago that I can hardly remember, that just squeezes in. Do you know what I mean? So what I remember about this is that there's a prison break, yes. I kind of can't remember how it's all done. I don't remember what he's in prison for. I know that there's I think the guard's an absolute dickhead. And there's this old bloke who has a bird, and like he hangs himself. And that's it, really. I know it's a long movie, so there's a lot of other stuff involved. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like remember any of it. As I've got older, obviously my appreciation for movies and like the score of the movies and the direction and the acting, that's kind of developed now. So I feel like I'm in a much better position now to look at the movie differently than watch it kind of as a kid. I'll have just been probably looking for action or like something back then, because it was quite a long time ago, and I was quite young. So I'm looking forward to watching this. Obviously on International Movie Database, it is the #1 movie of all time, which makes this interesting. Really looking forward to looking at it and critiquing it and seeing it in a different light than I did as a child. Yeah. I hope you are too. And you've got to let us know in the comment section if you agree with the International Movie Database about it being #1 in the movie of all time. I mean, depends what kind of genre you're into. If you're into your action or, you know, your horror, then it might be a little bit different. But yeah, this is meant to be, like, you know, the absolute cream of the crop when it comes to movies. And I'm excited to watch it again. I really am. So thank you to Sharp Girl, who said, look, have you seen it? You're going to have to watch it. And I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll watch it. So, okay, thanks to you. Okay, let's do this. If you enjoy the channel, hit the like button and subscribe. And remember, I will put the full-length reactions to this over on the Patreon. If you like the full-length stuff, get yourself over there. So let's watch it. I'm just excited. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of actors in this now that I recognise, that I didn't recognise back then. I know Morgan Freeman's in it. I don't know if anything will come back to us as I'm watching it, but I've been trying to think why he's in prison. I forgot. I saw the front cover again. Does Morgan Freeman age? Is he a wizard? What's going on? Any answers? And just whack them in the comment section. I'm looking forward to this, people. I've got to be honest. Wow, he's looking so young. Oh, Clancy Brown. I recognise Clancy Brown. Oh, he's getting smashed and drinking, and he's got a gun with the button.
Mr. Dufresne described.
Oh, it's his bird, isn't it?
Your wife the night that she was murdered.
Oh, she's cheating on him, isn't she?
She said she was glad I knew that she hated all the sneaking around.
Shit.
She said
What a blaster.
she wanted a divorce.
Not in a good way.
When they arrived, you went up to the house and murdered them.
No.
Ouch.
I was sobering up. I got back in the car and I drove home to sleep it off. Along the way, I stopped and I threw my gun into the Royal River. I feel I've been very clear on this point.
Oh my god, he looks so guilty.
Police dragged that river for 3 days and nary a gun.
They've convicted him as well.
So there could be no comparison made between your gun and the bullets taken from the blood.
He's admitted having a gun outside the house and dead. He's sitting drinking whiskey. Oh my god, he's got a gun outside, and then the next morning they're found shot to death. It's, mate, you look pretty guilty, like. Gotta be honest. Or did he just drop? Oh, he gets out the car as well. Oh, that's it.
I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back. 1 for each of your victims. So be it.
Oh my God, so be it. You are gone. I remembered that he didn't do it because obviously, even now when I'm thinking, like, it's like, I'm sure it sounds like he did do it. Like, even I would have convicted him. Look at Morgan. My God, he doesn't age. He looks like that now.
There must be a con like me in every prison in America. I'm the guy who can get it for you. Cigarettes, a bag of reefer, if that's your thing, a bottle of brandy to celebrate your kid's high school graduation. Damn near anything within reason.
Wow, the music's brilliant. That shot is absolutely amazing. It's gone over the prison. It just kind of highlights the size of the scale and the scope of the place. Really, really good shot.
On the outside, he'd been vice president of a large Portland bank. Good work for a man as young as he was.
So he's very intelligent.
You speak English, but safe. You follow this officer.
Do you speak English, but snake? God, these scenes have got me nearly crying already.
I must admit I didn't think much of Andy the
so
first time
nervous.
I laid eyes on him. Looked like a stiff breeze would blow him over. That was my first impression of the man.
I believe in 2 things. Discipline and the Bible. Here you'll receive both. Put your trust in the Lord. Your ass belongs to me.
Oh my God, what an introduction. Put your faith in the Lord, your arse belongs to me. And he believes in God that much, but he doesn't mind handing out violence.
Somebody always breaks down crying. Happens every time. The only question is, who's it gonna be?
Ah, right. That's what they're betting on.
It's as good a thing to bet on as any, I guess.
So they're betting cigarettes.
I had my money on Andy Dufresne.
And he thinks Andy's going to break down. When them lights go out for the first time, that would just be like, oh my God. Like, you know, especially if you've been given 2 life sentences, that's it. This is your life now. Shit the bed. Especially if you know the warden's an absolute bell end.
God, I don't belong here.
We have a winner.
I want to go home.
And it's fat ass by a nose.
Oh, it's him. Is that who he bet on? It's lucky that he was near him in a sill. He was near him so he could work his ticket with him. Oh, man, that's extra harsh.
Man, I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh, no, he's going to fucking kick his face in. Oh, don't. Oh, that's fucking vicious. Oh, they're even shouting, Captain, take it easy. Oh, jeez. It's like a kick straight in the face to end it. Oh, Captain, you're an absolute bell end. So that's what they'll start feeling shit now. You want to start feeling shit. I suppose they're all in there for they're not the nicest of people, so probably some of them will feel shit.
He never made a sound.
I bet 10 cigarettes with 4 people, so he lost 2 packs. That's the way to ND yourself to them, man. You haven't even done anything yet, and they're going to look at you like you're a piece of shit. Yeah, it's very, very good the way they've created this. It's leaving you kind of, you don't know what to expect next. They've set like the tone of like the captain being an absolute cock. You kind of like, you can't see or do anything, and you'll just get your head smashed in. You just have to accept your life as it is. Yeah, I recognize. Like, I knew there was an old man with a bird, but I can't remember that he looked like that.
Fell out of his nest over by the plate shop.
How's that horse of mine doing anyway?
Dead. Hadley busted his head up pretty good. Doc had already gone home for the night.
Died?
Poor bastard laid there till this morning.
So he just laid there all night, like fucked up, and died. Oh, mate, don't drop the soap. Oh, no. Oh, dude.
Why'd you do it?
I didn't, since you asked.
You gonna fit right in. Everybody in here is innocent. Did you know that? Hey, what you in here for?
Didn't do it. Lawyer fuck.
A rock hammer.
What is it and why?
What do you care?
Oh.
Rock hammer's about 6 or 7 inches long. Looks like a miniature pickaxe.
Pickaxe? But this is a specialty item. It's making it even $10.
10 it is.
$7. That's quite a lot back then.
Waste of money, if you ask me. I think it would be fair to say I liked Andy from the start.
So, $7 for a rock hammer. Oh, is that how they do it? I don't know about that dodgy smile like that, but $7 for a rock hammer. He marks it up to 10, and everybody gets like, he brings all like a lot of stuff in.
Here you work.
Thanks.
Oh, he's like, I like he's becoming part of the gang now. He's getting in there with them. I wouldn't go anywhere on my own. Like, I literally wouldn't go anywhere if you know people are out for you. Go on, Andy. Go on, Andy. Go on, Andy. Shit. Oh, I don't like it.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight, but prison is no fairy tale world.
The roof of the license plate factory needs resurfacing. I need 12 volunteers for a week's work.
A week's work.
Me and some fellows I know were among the names called.
Andy Dufresne.
Only cost us a pack of smokes.
So is Andy in with them now?
Do you trust your wife?
Oh, that's funny.
Because if you do trust her, there's no reason you can't keep that 35,000.
I know he doesn't push him off the roof.
35,000.
35,000.
All of it.
All of it?
Every penny.
Tax-free?
Tax-free. IRS can't touch 1 cent.
You're that smart banker would kill his wife, aren't you? Why should I believe a smart
Yes.
banker like you?
I was going to save him loads of cash.
Nearly free
Nearly
of charge.
free of charge. Yes, Andy.
I'd only ask 3 beers apiece for each of my co-workers.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Well done, Andy.
What are you Jimmy staring at? Back to work!
Yes, that is so good. That was a brilliant scene. Very, very good.
What are you in for?
Murder. Same as you.
Innocent.
Only guilty man in
He's
Shawshank.
like, I did do it. At least he's honest. Wow, I've enjoyed this so much so far. Like, the acting's been faultless as well.
Me?
Oh. Yeah. I wonder what movie that's from.
What do you want? What?
Oh, is this when he said
Can you get her?
he asked him to smuggle him in?
So this is
Asked him to
Johnny
smuggle
Fair.
her in.
I've heard a lot about you, Johnny Fair.
Wow. Get it over with. Go on, Andy. Fucking hit him.
Broke my fucking nose!
Ouch. Ouch.
I'm gonna open my fly, and you're gonna swallow what I give you to swallow.
You should know that sudden serious brain injury causes the victim to bite down hard.
Oh my god, Andy, you didn't just sit.
Boggs didn't put anything.
Oh my god,
in
what a
his
left hook
mouth,
that was.
and neither did his friends.
Fucking, if that's your life, and oh my, I can't even begin. You'd get your own blade, wouldn't you?
It's your world,
Fuck off, Boggs. You'd get your own. You'd just get a knife, and if somebody came for you, just go for them. You're already in jail for double murder. Just go for the throat. Oh fuck, he's gonna get fucked up. Is it because he works? It's because he's been helping them with the money. Oh mate, you are in so much trouble.
And Boggs never
Oh my
walked
god,
again.
he is fucking done.
They transferred him to a minimum security hospital upstate.
So that's good. So no one ever touched, not like all the sisters left him alone. Yes. That's what happens when like he's in with the the main guy.
Hey, Wood, that is a soapstone.
Well, what the hell is it then?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at all the marks on his face, man. Yes, please. No charge. Welcome back. Oh. He's made some good friends. Oh, don't smash it. Oh my god. Why go in with your baton like that? You're a bellend. Why would they do that? Isn't he help like Hadley's? No, I mean, he's not going to be his friend, but.
It's called a rock blanket for shaping and polishing rocks.
Oh, so he's not saying anything about the hammer. How'd you smell it?
It's pretty clean.
Has he stole one? And he's like, where you going?
You enjoy working in the laundry?
No.
No, sir, not especially.
At least he's making his way up in the world now.
Andy.
Is that the little bird that's grown up?
I've been reassigned to you.
I know, they told me. I'm Deacons. I was thinking about maybe setting up some kind of trust fund for my kids' educations.
Right.
Why don't we have a...
He's like, right, okay, take a seat, mate.
Brooks, do you have a piece of paper?
Right, so they're using his skills as a banker. A bit like what he did to help Hadley with the IRS. And that's why he's down there, because Brooks doesn't need any help. He's doing that there.
So, more walls, more bars, more guards.
No, I'd like to try, with your permission. I'll write a letter a week. They can't ignore me forever.
Sure can. Did you write your letters?
Yeah, thanks, Warden.
I'll even mail them
Cheers,
for you.
cheers, dude. He's not such a dick. Well, he is.
So
but
Andy started
you know what I mean.
writing a letter a week.
Oh wow, this is brilliant. Oh, this is so good.
The following April, Andy did tax returns for half the guards at Shawshank. Year after that, he did them all.
Yeah.
So put the knife down. Brooks, look at me. Put the knife down.
Oh my God, you don't want that in your neck.
Brooks, look at his neck, for God's sake.
Yep.
Hey, come on.
The man's been in here 50 years.
50. 50 years.
This is all he knows.
Because I can always remember someone hanging themselves. Is that why he does it? I don't want to see that.
You're free.
So he doesn't want to leave even though his parole's come up. He's just like, I don't want to go out, I'd rather stay. Because that's like what Red was saying, he's an educated man in prison, he's an important man, he's like he does his library and if he goes out, he's like going to go outside and like you see, probably couldn't even get a library card. It's sad. You know, like people look forward to the day of being released from prison. And it's almost like this is a new kind of prison for him. They'll look at him funny. They'll know why he's there. It's kind of like a halfway house thing. No? Because obviously, is he still on parole? Will they know where he is?
Parole board got me into this halfway house called
I thought as much.
And a job.
They've got him a job as well.
Bagging groceries at the foodway. Maybe I should get me a gun and rob the foodway so they'd send me home. I could shoot the manager while I was at it. Sort of like a bonus.
It's like a bonus.
I doubt they'll kick up any fuss. Not for an old crook like me.
You should have died in here.
What have you done to me?
Like that at all.
I'll tell you that.
What?
We now consider the matter closed. Please stop sending us letters.
I want all this cleared up before the warden gets back.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well done. So they've just said basically stop writing letters to us.
It only took 6 years.
What?
From now on, I'll write 2 letters a week instead of 1.
I believe
6
you're crazy
years.
enough.
Well done. So it took 6 years of sending letters before they sent something.
Andy, do you hear that?
Do you hear that? Yes, mate. I'm the one playing it. Oh my God! What the hell are you doing, Andy? Even the guards are like, "What is going on?" Everyone's just stopped. Everyone's just staring at it.
It was like some beautiful bird flapped into our drab little cage and made those walls dissolve.
It's almost like
away.
the second time he's done this.
Every last man at Shawshank felt free.
I am warning you, Dufresne. Turn that off!
Look at the look of just utter contempt on his face.
Says here that you served 30 years of life
It's been
sentence.
10 years Andy's been in there.
You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. Without a doubt.
Oh, mate, you just don't sound...
And I can honestly say I'm a changed man.
You'd think you'd come up with... You'd write something out.
Absolutely.
This doesn't sound like it's got any effort behind it at all. Wow, I mean, like this, it's just been... It's on a different level to a lot of movies that you watch. Like the music, the score to it, the acting, even the production and the lighting, the direction. It's just been just insanely brilliant. I think Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman have been outstanding. 10-year anniversary. That's Marilyn.
By Alexandre
Dumas.
Dumbass. Dumbass.
Dumbass. Dumas. You know what that's about? You like it. It's about a prison break.
Well, we ought to file that under educational, too. Oddly.
Educational.
What do you think about that?
Oh, he's having to pay him off, even though he's saying it's just like they go way back.
Behind every dollar earned, there was Andy.
Sorting the books out.
The books.
Yes, Andy.
2 deposits, Maine National and New England.
So he's become
First.
kind of like invaluable to the warden as well. He's got himself into like a really, really good position. Not only with the inmates, obviously the inmates, like he's been able to do the library, got them all out on the roof, and he's had them listening to music. So not only that, I mean, all of the cons will like him as well, and he's invaluable to the warden. So he's kind of positioned himself in a very, very good position. Oh, an alarm! Oh, we're getting another busload of people.
What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Yeah, well, what the hell you know about it, Capone? What are you in for?
Lawyer, fuck me. Everybody's innocent in here. Don't you know that?
I love the fact he used what Haywood said.
So Andy took Tommy under his wing, started walking him through his ABCs.
It's like that's his kind of personality. He needs something to work on.
Tommy took to it pretty well, too. Boy found brains he never knew he had.
Oh, is he doing a test? What's so he's trying to pass it? Yeah, he's trying to pass his like high school equivalency.
Let's see how the score comes out.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes
Tommy.
out.
Fuck this place! Fuck it!
Look at that library. Wow. Do you remember Brooks's? It was like just this little tiny little room. Like this is just a full-on library.
I say to him, I say, yeah, Elmo, who'd you kill? So he says,
I got me this job one time, busting tables at
God, he looks like a fucking dangerous bloke.
So I killed him. Him and this tasty bitch he was with.
Oh, no.
And that's the best part. There is some other guy.
No.
Some hotshot banker. And he's the one they pinned it.
Oh, my God, you dickhead. Oh, my God, look at Red looking at him as if to go, fuck.
You think he'd just fall to his knees and cry, "Yes, I did it, I confess"?
That's it? You might even be able to get out. Oh, he's not going to do it because he's making him so much money.
If I were to ever get out, I would never mention what goes on in here. I'd be just as indictable as you for laundering that money.
Don't you ever mention money to me again, you sorry son of a bitch.
What a dickhead. Well, yeah, because he's saying, it's like he'll have his time cards from when, like this, whatever the bloke was named was, Blanche or whatever, when he was working at the country club.
The kid passed. C+ average. Thought you'd like to know.
He's making them a lot of money, so he's not even. But he would get a new testimony. So with the testimony of Tommy. Oh my God, he looks done in. And then like the old cards from back there.
Would you be willing to swear before a judge and jury, having placed your hand on the good book and taken an oath before Almighty God Himself?
Just give me that chance.
No, that's it. He has got a witness.
Man that young, less than a year to go, trying to escape.
Oh man, piss off.
Broke Captain Hadley's heart to shoot him.
Give him another month. Oh my God, his brain's gonna snap. Oh my God, it's been another month. It'll take you a while to snap out of this, like, I've got to be honest.
Feel bad about it if you want to, but you didn't pull the trigger.
No, I didn't. Somebody else did. And I wound up in here.
God, this acting's been superb. Superb.
Yeah. Floats
Look at the
around.
movie itself as well. I can understand.
If you ever get out of here, do me a favor.
Sure.
Anything.
It's got a long rock wall, a big oak tree at the north end. It's like something out of a Robert Frost poem. Promise me,
Oh my God, he doesn't look well.
if you ever get out, find that spot.
He asked me for a length of rope.
Rope?
6 feet long.
And you gave it to him.
Sure I did. Why wouldn't I?
Remember Brooks?
Oh, so he's asked for some rope.
And he never
No,
did
he
that.
doesn't, but it looks like he's going to. Does sound like he's going to. Could have really had his life back, like if it could have, like Tommy, and then not only that, it'd have been kind of, at least it wouldn't have been on his record as being like a murderer.
I've had some long nights in stir. Alone in the dark with nothing but your thoughts. Time can draw out.
Oh, it's like he's like one of his mates, isn't it? At the end of the day, one of his closest friends.
Man missing on tier 2, cell 245.
Oh, my holy God.
Man on this
Oh, that was a great scene, the way that happened.
Start with that friend of his. Him.
They opened it up and it was Andy's shoes, and then the alarm went off.
He must have said something.
Also, Warden. Not a word.
Damn conspiracy! And everyone's in on it! Including her.
God, you can hear the stone go right through and hitting pipes. Oh, what? Oh, I love that camera work. Oh, that's brilliant. So he's even cut the pipes and everything. Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Andy Dufresne escaped from Shawshank prison.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. I'm so
All
happy.
they found of him was a muddy set of prison clothes.
So he's nicked them. Oh, the way he did that, he gave it to the warden so the warden didn't see what he's put in.
I mean, seriously, how often do you really look at a man's shoes?
How shiny! But this is so good. The way they've done this and like kind of put it together, it's very, very clever. Like you say, I cannot remember kind of how it came about that he escaped prison. But the way they've done this has been very, very, very clever. Oh! Got a suit on underneath with a tie and everything? Yes, Andy. Oh, Jesus. What happens if you couldn't get into that? So did he have to wait for like this type of like weather?
Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine.
Half a mile. Taste of freedom.
And the signature was a
He's used the person that all the thing would lead back to.
Sorry to be losing your business. I hope you'll enjoy
So the guy
abroad.
he built, like he made, he's took his identity.
Sure I will.
Here's your cashier's check, sir.
Oh, is this what he stole? Is he going to stick it right up the warden?
Mr. Stevens visited nearly a dozen banks in the Portland area that morning. All told, he blew town with better than $370,000 reward.
I wonder how much that would work out. You'll have to let us know in the comment section how much that would work out as today's money. Like with inflation. Coming for you, son. His judgment cometh, and that right soon. Oh, he's going to check. He's going to realise it's gone. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, what's he left? Salvation lies within. That's where the rock hammer was. Oh my God, I love everyone. Oh my God, it's like a euphoric feeling. Like he's finally got his judgment. Like he's got his judgment, and he's got what he deserves. Under the neck. Kudos. Deserve that, you prick.
I like to think the last thing that went through his head, other than that bullet, was to wonder how the hell Andy Dufresne ever got the best of it.
Oh.
I guess I just miss my friend.
That's not it. That can't be the end. That's not it. Can't be. It had like an ending feel to that.
You know, I don't have any idea.
He's got a different, it's like a different start this time. Attitude.
Well, it means you're ready to rejoin society.
I know what you think it means, Sonny.
Oh dear. You might get out.
Am I sorry for what I did?
There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret. Not because I'm in here, because you think I should. So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
Well, okay. So we've seen him get rejected twice, and he goes in like that and gets approved. Well, at least he's not. It's not like he's not as old as Brooks. It's like he's still got his marbles, and he's still got life ahead of him. And Brooks was so like old. Like, it's for Brooks to start his life on the outside is tough, but for Red, he can still do something. It's the same job. Must be like a thing that's set up all the time.
Boss? You don't need to ask me every time you need to go take a piss. Just go. Understand?
Oh, but he'd be so used to that, though. I've been doing it for so long. Wow, look at that. For someone who's like been inside for 40 years, that would be such like a strange feeling walking down there without no guards looking at you, not having to be somewhere at a certain time, just having you're just free. And he could have given him a bit better in directions, like walking around a field for like half the day. God, the music, very intense. This goes to show how much kind of like a score or like a composition can change kind of like the feeling of a scene. Wedge. Oh. 50s. '50s. He'd be like, what?
If you're reading this, you've gotten out. And if you've come this far, maybe you're willing to come a little further. Hope is a good thing. Maybe the best of things. And no good thing ever dies. I will be hoping that this letter finds you. And finds you well.
That's a great scene. Great scene.
I hope to see my friend and shake his hand. I hope the Pacific is as blue as it has been in my dreams.
Okay. Let's have a talk about that movie. Just incredible, I think, is the... I mean, it'll take us a little bit of kind of processing again. Like I said, first time I watched this movie was a long, long time ago. I was a kid, really, so there was a lot of this, not only that I didn't remember, I think 90% of it I didn't remember. A few things did come back as I was watching it. Like the shoes, when he was polishing the shoes. I knew that someone had hung themselves, and obviously... And then I saw the bird, and I was thinking it must have... I'm sure it was at Brooks. I knew that he escaped prison, but I don't know how he did it. Kind of watching it all back, I can't remember much of Tommy at all. And the other actors as well. It was just watching it back and having kind of a much better understanding of movie making now. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Definitely the number one movie that I've ever seen. And I can understand on the International Movie Database why it was ranked so high. I haven't gone on and had a look again because I didn't want to be jolted by any memories, because obviously if I'd clicked on it, it would probably bring up some images. Is it by quite a lot? I mean, obviously I'll be able to look now. I thought the music was brilliant. I thought it was very, very intense at times. I thought the acting was incredible. I thought Clancy Brown was absolutely phenomenal as the captain. Very, like, scary, like a scary character, but he played it very well. The warden as well was brilliant. The storyline. I know that this was created from a short story by Stephen King. I don't know kind of the I've never read the short story, so I don't know whether it's very similar. You'll have to let us know in the comment section whether it's very similar to the book, and what the kind of how different or what they've used creative license wise on there, because to do a short story into a kind of like a 2 hour and 20-minute movie, I love the twist. I love the way that he was able to kind of turn the tables on the warden. And yeah, it is kind of a story about hope, even though it was at times you just wanted to smack your head off the wall because you're so angry. You know that he didn't do it. Wrong place, wrong time. Yes, obviously he shouldn't have gone to the place with a gun drinking whiskey. It could only end up one way, unfortunately. But you know that he didn't actually do it. Yeah, there's just so many kind of like feelings and emotions and thoughts going around my head at the moment with regards to that. I just thought the acting was brilliant, and at the end, although it's a movie that it was violent in times, it isn't really the best subject matter, going to jail for murder, but at the end you're kind of left with a euphoric feeling, like a feeling of hope. And yeah, you're like not giddy, but you're kind of like, you know that at the end that they were able to kind of break free from them restraints of the prison that they'd had for so long, and they've made it. And all Andy wanted was a place in Mexico. He said, out of everything that he'd been through, all he wanted was a hotel, an old boat that he could do up new and take his did he say something about taking them out fishing or something, people that stayed at the hotel, and that's all he asked for. He doesn't want anything more. And then the fact that Red was able to make it out as well, it's phenomenal. Oh my god, that movie. Yeah, I've just paused it there. Like, it came out in 1994, so I was quite young when I saw it. And I'm so happy that I've watched it again. I think because one of the reasons why I haven't watched it again is that, like I said, in the back of my mind, I always thought, well, I've seen it, and I knew that I liked it, but it was because it's on for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and as a reaction channel, it's hard to, the longer your movie is, the longer it takes to edit it and stuff, so you kind of try to stay around the 2 hour mark, or hour and a half, 2 hour mark. But this is a movie that, in the back of my mind, I've wanted to watch again, and Sharp Girl said, look, we'd love you to watch it, so I was like, you know what, I've been planning on it, I've been fancying it, so give it a watch again, and I'm so pleased that I have. Yeah, it was just, it's a total game changer when it comes to movie making and acting and everything about it, even the production, like the sets, just, even though it was all kind of done in, with regards, yeah, with a lot of movies are kind of set in different places in the world. It was set in a prison. It was in the prison. There was only a few kind of places where you saw, like at the end there, where they're going to Buxton, but the majority of the movie is in the prison. So there isn't really many locations that they would have had to go to. Yeah, I absolutely love that movie. It was just phenomenal. I'll be thinking about that all day now. Thank you so much. If you've spent any time watching it with me today, you'll have to let us know what you thought of the movie itself, what you thought of the reaction, if there's anything else along this kind of line that you think that I'd enjoy, let me know. I will put a link for other stuff that I've seen, and I'll stick a subscribe button up there if you want to follow along, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all very, very soon.